Well, good morning, everyone. I am Susan Bourgeois. I'm Secretary of Louisiana Economic Development. Thrilled to be here this morning with all of you and with all our distinguished guests on the stage. Welcome to CNC Marine and Repair. Thank you all for joining us as we mark an incredibly important milestone for Louisiana's maritime and energy industries both. Before we begin, I want to thank our partners and guests for being here to celebrate this moment with us. It's my honor to introduce my boss, our governor, a strong advocate for Louisiana's workforce, our industry, and our economic growth, Governor Jeff.
Put it in here.
I want you to know I was getting ahead of myself and telling them, man, this is great. We're going to lay the queue and then we're going to christen it, right? We're going to go christening too, right? You have a party? Good morning. It's wonderful to be out here. What a beautiful day. I certainly want to thank Tony and CNC Marine, Thomas Springer, Jason Childs. I know we've got a number of representatives, Jacob Rose, Senator Connick, I think he's still here as well. Keith Conley. I know the sheriff said he had to go run. I don't know, maybe pick somebody up or something. I don't know where he had to go. Let me just say this. First, I want to address you guys. To the skilled craftsmen and welders and engineers and shipbuilders that work in yards just like this all across Louisiana, I want you to know that every day I get up wanting to make sure that you don't have to worry about going to work, meaning like you don't have to worry whether work is going to be there or not. And this shipyard is really unbelievable. I got an opportunity to christen that big push boat that y'all guys did. I don't know if you know this, but they built the largest push boat on the Mississippi River right now. Is that right, Tony? And they did it in eight months. Y'all guys were fast, huh? You must do good. But really and truly, I think that what today really represents is the partnership that we have built over the last 28 months and the work that we've done to lower your taxes, to help your education the system in the state get better, to make sure that your communities are safer, and to bring partners like Woodside to Louisiana to invest billions of dollars. They represent the largest foreign investment in the state's history, so over $17 billion. And right now we've got over $100 billion worth of private investment that has come into the state. That we've never seen that. We've never seen that. I mean, and I think it's taking a little while for people to wrap their heads around. She said 100 billion. Does anybody know how long it would take you, a human being, to count from 1 to a billion? Anybody? Chris Neville? You know, you want to guess how many years, days, weeks? Like literally, like if you took your 5-year-old and said, hey, I want you to start counting to a billion. Well, if you sat your 5-year-old at the kitchen table and you told her to count to a billion, you'd have to come back when she was 37. And we've got $100 billion worth of private investment has come. And people would say all the time, they'd say, well, you know, oh, this is great job going on in Lake Charles. How is it going to help me here in New Orleans? This is proof. This is absolute proof that when you have the size investment and commitment of folks like Woodside to come into Louisiana and to do large scale projects, it is like a high tide that lifts all boats. Y'all understand that? Don't you understand high tide, right? It's kind of hard. I go to North Louisiana, I don't think it, what a high tide does. But seriously, today really, it really marks a great day in Louisiana because it's further proof to everyone out there that the things that we are doing are putting opportunities in front of our citizens. And in addition to that $100 billion worth of capital, which Woodside is a part of, and their commitment to being able to put that capital in Louisiana and to work for Louisiana companies has now resulted in over 124,000 new job opportunities. So that means your children, other children, they don't have to go search for jobs outside of Louisiana. Huh? Isn't that a great day? I think just that in itself is wonderful. So, as we lay this keel, which is the foundation of a vessel, understand that that keel represents the foundation of what we're laying here in Louisiana as well. And I can tell you, these things would not be possible with the great work that Secretary Bourgeois and her team over at the Department of Economic Development have done. I think they and Woodside deserve a round of applause, don't you think? And so again, let's keep the momentum up. Let's make sure that no longer do we have to wake up in the morning and complain about the way that the state is being run, because the folks that you've sent to Baton Rouge are running it exactly the way you've been wanting it to be run all these years. God bless you. Thank you so very much.
Thanks for the shout out, especially. It's now my pleasure to welcome Daniel Palms, International Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Woodside Energy.
Every time I come to an event with the governor, the flags get bigger. So I'm told that that's the biggest US flag in Louisiana, and this is the biggest Louisiana flag of the state. So it's always bigger than Louisiana. Governor Landry, distinguished guests, partners, community leaders, thank you for joining us today. I'm excited to be here to mark another important milestone for Louisiana LNG and to celebrate Woodside's growing partnership with the state of Louisiana. On behalf of Woodside, I'd like to start by sharing our great appreciation to the Governor for his unwavering support, his advocacy for our industry and for our project. I'd also like to acknowledge Secretary Bourgeois and her office for their partnership. I can see some of the staff that's there, as well as the many supporters and partners who have joined us today. Members of the Louisiana delegation, Senator Connick, Representative Rowe, Representative Muscarello. Since we announced the final investment decision for our Louisiana LNG project around 1 year ago, we've rapidly progressed the foundational development, more than 22% complete, and we have more than 1,000 personnel on site. And today, I'm proud to take a step towards the first production in 2029 as we announce the award of a tug services contract to Green Tug Towing, a Louisiana-based partnership for the design, construction, and operation of 4 new tugboats that will support vessel operations at Louisiana Energy. This contract, which is valued at more than $300 million, is more than an operational requirement. It's a clear demonstration of how major global energy projects can and should deliver local value. These tugs will be built right here in Louisiana, where we stand today at CNC Marine, and will play a vital role in ensuring safe, reliable movement of LNG cargoes for decades to come. With this award, Woodside and our contractors now committed more than $1 billion to Louisiana suppliers for the foundational development of Louisiana LNG. And we're still in the early stages. We're only 22% complete, already at $1 billion for local businesses. This contract and our commitment to partnering with local suppliers highlights our focus on building our project the right way, safely, responsibly, and hand in hand with Louisiana communities, leaders, and businesses. So in addition to investing in local businesses, this tug contract will also support nearly 200 direct, indirect, and temporary Louisiana jobs, while helping grow the state's maritime and shipbuilding capabilities. I'd like to close by asking all of you to join me in welcoming Green Tug Towing, CNC Marine, and Repair, and all the workers who build and operate these assets in the Woodside family. We look forward to partnering with you in this exciting project. We're proud of the partnership we're building in Louisiana, and we look forward to the shared success again. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel, not just for those words and for what you announced today, but just for the continued partnership and investment of you and your whole Woodside to Louisiana. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Thomas Springer from Green Tug Towing's executive to discuss that level of our partnership.
Good morning. My name is Thomas Springer, representing Maritime Towing. We have a partnership with Harbor Docking and Towing Consultant Marine. It's a partnership that is based on 75 years of experience of harbor docking and green tug towing operating in Lake Charles. It marks a wonderful opportunity for us to build new tubs, partnership with CMC Marine. These are new tubs, hybrid, lower fuel consumption, lower emissions, benefiting everyone in the community. The contract combined with the shipyard and the contract value with Woodside is a huge figure. I believe it was said earlier, it's a $300 million figure directly to Green Tug Towing and to Louisiana jobs and our commitment to the local community. Beyond the technology, we also are going to hire in 40 permanent jobs in Lake Charles. These are mariners, these are shore-based people, crews, maintenance, with an average income of over $120,000. That is a lot of money for sustainable jobs. We provide training, provide a career path. Someone who starts the industry or is interested in the industry, we take them, we can put them on a boat, they can become captains, they can have a job and a career for us. Collaboration is the heart of our success. Our partnerships with Woodside, CMC Marine, and our local stakeholders, many of you are here today, impacts the total investment in Louisiana. The benefit extends beyond our employers and the vendors, lasting benefits to the local economy, tax base, again, income for our employees, long-term jobs, long-term commitments in the community. This is a long-term 20-year contract. LNG is going to be exported through Woodside for many, many years to come, and we stand committed to supporting that. And so we are proud to be part of this project and invest in Louisiana. We value the partnership and support of Woodside, CMC Marine, and many stakeholders that made this possible, and we thank you for helping us embark on this journey today. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. And now please welcome Tony Siblage, the owner of CNC Marine and our host in this beautiful facility.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tony Siblage, owner of CNC Marine. It's truly an honor to stand here today and recognize our incredible partners in this moment. Woodside Energy, Green Tug Towing, and Governor Jeff Landon. First, Governor, we want to sincerely thank you for your continued commitment to strengthening Louisiana's economy. Your leadership has created real opportunities for businesses like ours to grow, invest, and most importantly, provide meaningful work for our people. Because of the environment you've helped build, projects like this are not just possible, they're thriving. We are deeply indebted to you for the economic opportunities you brought to Louisiana during your time. The Green Tug Towing and Woodside Energy, we extend our gratitude for placing your trust in CMC and for choosing to invest right here. This project is more than just a contract. It's a commitment to our partners, our community, and our future. Your investment will keep over 100 of our employees working steadily for nearly 2 years. That kind of stability means everything to families, livelihoods, and to strengthen our local economy. And the impact doesn't just stop there. The economic benefits of this project will ripple far beyond our facility here at CNC Marine. As we move forward, we'll be sourcing materials like steel, pipe, and other critical components from local businesses. That means more orders, more jobs, and more growth throughout Plaquemines Parish and the region. It's a true example of how one investment can create a chain reaction of opportunity for everyone in the area. Moments like this also give us a chance to reflect on how far we've come as a country, right, guys? When we started that business almost 29 years ago, we never could have envisioned standing before you today. Back then, CNC only had 3 employees, 1 2-ton crane, a small amount of dock space, a cherry picker, a simple desire to succeed. We took on the jobs nobody else wanted. We worked hard and kept going. Today, we're trying to have grown into one of those technologically advanced shipyards on the Gulf Coast. CMC now has over 500,000 square feet of the roof, designed to protect our employees from the elements and to optimize production by building vessels in bays like this. Our site here in Belle Chase is also home to the largest robotic barge blasting facility in the world, patented by us. That journey has only been possible because of partnerships like the ones we celebrate today. Leaders who support economic growth along with businesses who believe in investing locally. This is what progress looks like. Strong partnerships between leadership, industry, and community. It's about building something that lasts, not just for today, but for many years to come. So again, Governor Landry, thank you for your vision and dedication. And to Woodside Energy and Green Tug Towing, thank you for your confidence in us. Your investment will reverberate throughout Plaquemines Parish and the region for years to come. And CMC is proud to be a part of it. Thank you again.
Thank you, Tony, and to all our partners here on the stage and in the audience who joined us. What we're celebrating here today represents more than a single project. It represents momentum, it represents partnership, and it represents the continued growth of Louisiana's industrial and specifically maritime economy. Woodside's commitment of more than $1 billion to Louisiana suppliers is a significant milestone for this project and for our state. The governor insisted from day one in this role that while we were always as a state interested in attracting new investment from the entire globe, and Woodside's a great example of that, that investment had to benefit the people and the businesses and the folks who were already here. We're grateful to Woodside for being a champion of Louisiana businesses and for ensuring that companies like CNC Marine, which is registered and verified in Source Louisiana, by the way, as all Louisiana businesses should be, sourcelouisiana.com, plug, which you should look at, are part of this work. This is how projects create real impact and why Louisiana continues to deliver. We have the workforce, gentlemen, we have the infrastructure, and we have the partnerships that move projects like this from a vision to reality quickly. Today's ceremony highlights the strength of Louisiana's maritime industry and the critical role that our shipyards and our suppliers play in supporting global energy demand. And this is just the beginning. The $17.5 billion investment for Woodside's facility in Lake Charles is not a one-time infusion of money in Calcasieu Parish. It's a long-term driver of statewide activity that will continue to generate work, strengthen our supply chains, and create opportunity for Louisiana businesses and families for years to come. So this keel laying represents the foundation of a vessel that will serve for decades and the foundation of continued growth across our state. And at this time, I'd like to invite the governor and our honored guests to join us as we move to the keel laying ceremony. And all of you, please follow us just to stay right.